Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being at the channel today. And for you folks that have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Then also, if you do find the information beneficial, please hit that like button as well. Now, our topic for you today, it's 7 tactics of following up without being annoying. One of the things that we know, follow up, it is either a gigantic opportunity or it's a gigantic problem. And what we know from the data, if we're not following up and we start to do it and we start to do it right, this can result from anywhere between 15 and 20% additional business for you. And for you gym owners listening, these are leads you've already bought and paid for. There's no additional cost here. So we want to make sure we do it. And how do we do it right? And one of the reasons that many salespeople don't do it is they feel like they're going to be a pest. They're going to annoy people. So let's go through 7 things that you can do to have successful follow-up without being annoying. Now, here's the first thing. Being persistent doesn't mean calling them every day. Be respectful to the person. Now, the only time maybe you could call every day is if you had a common agreement. Mary, can I call you tomorrow to follow up on that? Okay, that's fine. Okay, getting permission for that next call really is a great way to do it. But being persistent, that doesn't mean you're hammering them and every day they're getting a phone call. Okay, let's be respectful to these folks. Okay, and if you do want to follow up more often, Mary, would it be okay if I gave you a call tomorrow just to follow up on that information that I'm going to send you here in a few minutes? Okay, sure. That may indeed be okay. Number 2, select a communication medium. How are you going to communicate with your customer? And a lot of times, I like to kind of find what their preference is. Okay, do they like a phone call? Is email a little better? Is text a little better? What's their preferred method? Okay, I'm going to determine that, and will be my primary source. Okay, so select a communication medium with them. Okay, maybe it's on Facebook. Okay, it could be several things. Okay. Number 3, now what you want to do is you want to follow up with multiple channels. So when you're following up with your customer, they could be on an email list. Maybe they subscribe to your YouTube channel, so they're seeing what you're doing there. Maybe you're sending them blogs that you're writing. Maybe they're seeing your post on Facebook. Maybe they're seeing other things. But try multiple channels and different ways to get in touch with your folks. And even doing do a video selfie and say, and here's a class that's going on, and send that class over to them, send that video over to them. Or if you've not yet met, hey Mary, here's what I look like, here's who you're going to meet when you come in, send it to them. Okay, here's what I look like. Number 4, don't come across like you're owed anything. This is kind of our attitude thing. A lot of salespeople, they feel like they're owed something here. We're not owed anything. Okay, we have to earn this. We have to solve problems. We have to build solutions. We have to nurture our customer, maintain interest and desire. So when you're talking with your folks, don't act like you're owed something. Okay, if you're doing that right now, let's take that, kind of out of the equation. Okay, number 5, your objective here. Okay, your objective here is to kind of move them through this process. Okay, so when you're talking to somebody, I kind of look at it like we've got a little cold to sold here. Here's cold, here's sold. Maybe that's reverse on the screen. Okay, but here's cold, here's sold. And if I'm talking to somebody that's maybe at 20% over here, my whole goal here, my whole focus is maybe I just want to move them to 30% or 40%. I want to get permission that's okay to call them back. I'm not trying to take them from 20% to being sold unless they open that door for me. Okay, so that's my objective here. I'm nurturing them through this process. One of the big mistakes that we make on this sometimes is say we've got this customer over here that's say 90% sold, and really what that requires at that point is just urgency, asking them to buy, scheduling the appointment. That's not going to work over here. So the objective is simply to move them through this. Okay, and that can be your 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, contacts that you make over time. That's what that objective is. Okay, number 6, have a plan. when you do this. When you're doing a follow-up, have a plan. It's just not calling them up, hey, we got a great deal, do you want to come in? It's really not going to work. Okay, have a plan. The best plan, kind of generalize this a little bit for you. The best plan, choose to be a resource center for your customer. Your plan is to help them get results. Your plan is to solve their problem. Your plan is to provide a solution. Even if you might call them up and, oh, I joined the competition. So sorry. Yes, sorry I joined. Mary, hey, I understand. Hey, I wish you joined here, but hey, let's do this. I'd like to handle your first workout for you. Okay? We're just not going to stop. Okay? But we're looking to provide solutions. We're looking to solve problems for folks. We're looking to be a resource center. In a manner of speaking, we're looking to be a servant. And if we do this on a regular basis, you'll get results. But have a plan when you do this. And finally, number 7, maybe most important of all, make sure you say thank you to your customer. Always say thank you. I appreciate your time. Always say thank you. So take a look at these 7 steps. You want to make sure you're following up. If you're following up, you're going to make more money. You'll never maximize your income unless we can follow up. You're going to have to follow up. But there's a right way and wrong way. The purpose here is let's look at some of the things that maybe can keep us from being annoying on that call. Review these, see where you're at, and start making phone calls right now. As soon as you get done with this video, pick up the phone, make some phone calls, and let's see if we can't start booking some appointments and start improving the sales performance in your gym. Folks, my name is Jim Thomas. I appreciate you being here today. If you find the information valuable, please hit the like button, and hope you all have a great day.